Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals.
Oh, goddamn it, do we have to?
And Guido and I got together today for a nice little chat.
Sexy time.
Lovely afternoon.
A
Hello,
lovely
everybody.
afternoon.
Hello. I'm Guido.
With a chat with our non-reusable water bottles and our non-reusable coffees.
We like plastic.
Non-reusable coffees, because a lot of other people like to drink their coffee,
cups,
piss
sorry.
it out, and drink it again.
Coffee cups.
You know what? I'm that guy that keeps a coffee. I actually have reused Tim Hortons cups, even at home, where I know I have a mug. Just to keep warm, I've actually poured it in and put the cap back on, even at home.
I mean, we're in front of basically the real deal right now. Poseidon is the father, the inventor of the reusable yeast infection.
Excuse me?
You know,
Isn't that the thing you make bread with?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Is the vaginal yeast the same as yeast that I make pizzas with?
Same, but different.
No, it's not. But here's the thing: I had seen. I don't remember if it was an article or a video. This was a long time ago. I saw a video, an article, and I think people were very angry at this lady because apparently she used her yeast infection and she used it as yeast in bread.
I think she used her yeast.
As disgusting and revolting as that sounds,
Disgusting.
I bet you it worked.
I think it did work. And also I've seen another article about a lady. She sold her breast milk.
Let me ask you, what
right.
kind of tabloids are you reading?
New York Post.
Speaking of which, I don't know if anyone. Let me say two things about what you just said. Have you, when you come to the restaurant one day, I'm going to actually make you smell what real, like, fresh yeast smells like. It smells like rotten beer.
Ugh.
Rotten beer. That's the best way I can describe it. But what was the second thing you just said? The breast milk.
The breast milk. Yeah, she sold her breast milk.
A lot of people out there say that the only milk human beings should drink is breast milk, and that's it. We're not supposed to be drinking cow milk.
Well, we're not supposed to be drinking milk past a certain age anyway.
In the middle of the night, am still that guy like it's 1987, and I walk to the fridge, open it up, and down
Cocaine.
milk like I'm Michael Jordan in a commercial. It's
I thought water when you said that.
But I do it with milk as well. It's fantastic.
I don't know
I drink way too much milk for my age.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Because if I try to drink a glass of milk like that, I feel like I get
The store owner complains.
What? No, I feel like puking. I get like a gag reflex.
No, I down it like I'm an 80s kid. That's
even cereal. I stopped eating cereal as much because of that. Because of the leftover milk.
That's the best. You
can't.
take your bowl like this.
Yeah.
You get that Count Chocula milk.
Count Chocula. Me, it was
Does
Nesquik.
Count Chocula still exist?
Not here, but it probably does.
By the way, speaking of like
Cookie Crisp.
chocolatey cereal and stuff, when I was a kid, my favorite cereal was Nesquik.
It's phenomenal.
Obsessed with
That's the
Nesquik.
same as Count Chocula
And
or Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, and I remember my mother didn't want to buy them for me, and she got. Do you remember the supermarket on Jean Talon? It used to be Greek. Now it's Arab, I think.
Delta.
Yeah, there you go. I think it was there, and what happened was she had tried to get one of the older Greek gentlemen that was working in there to convince me to not want to eat Nesquik, and he told me.
Why, were you getting really fat
So
off
I think so, yeah.
an older Greek man. You don't want to.
Yeah, you don't.
You know who makes this cereal? The Turks.
No, you know what he tells me? He goes, every time you eat, he goes, that's rabbit poop that you're eating.
It is very rabbit poop-esque.
Yes, it is very rabbit poop-esque.
It looks
very
like,
clever.
It looks like Rice Krispies, but chocolate.
No, it's thicker
No.
than Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
The Rice Krispies were fun.
yeah,
This
yeah.
was like little balls.
Yeah.
I'll say Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is how I knew I was a nasty fucking kid, was because he told me this. He goes, "You still."
This is how you knew you were a nasty kid.
He goes, "You still want to eat them?" I go, "Oh fuck yeah, bro, they're delicious."
Yeah, he's like, bro, you know how much rabbit ass I've been eating in search of these fucking Nesquik cereals, and no rabbit has pooped anything nearly this delicious into my mouth.
You know what? I had a rabbit.
It's funny that I'm saying this just
I'm
like
banned
this.
from 3 pet shops for what? For what?
You look like you own a gay strip joint.
I do.
Oh
own
yeah,
a
he
gay
does.
strip
Yeah,
joint.
look at him. Yeah,
I do own one.
yeah. It's called His Apartment. Every
Bastard.
Thursday to Sunday.
I hate you, motherfucker.
You look like you match some rich lady's couch.
Yeah.
Probably, or her dress.
Her
You look
dress
at your
or her
retro.
mug.
I'm channeling my inner gay Tony from GTA 4.
By the way, the new GTA that's going to come out in like 3-4
It's gonna
years.
be insane.
I heard it's going to be in Vice City.
Those guys are great.
I
They're
heard it
going
was-
back to Vice City.
Really?
She's an easy lover, and I don't know.
It had the best soundtrack.
That's the best part of that whole game, with the helicopter. Because the music video was Philip Bailey and Phil Collins in the helicopter. That's why they did that. Rockstar knows their shit.
Dude, Rockstar knows their shit better than anyone. And it's crazy because, the graphics may have not aged well, but I think the games, the quality that they put in there, you could still see it to this day. You're like, they thought of every
Sometimes I've
detail.
played that game without following the game, just driving around.
Yeah, just fucking around, yeah.
But is Anthony going to do a voice in it again?
I don't know. I wish I knew those guys so I could do voices in their games. Love it.
By the way,
His
also
name is at the tip of my tongue. The owner of that, they used to always be on ONA. Oh, shit.
the mod community for this game on PC is insane.
What is a mod? Like the mod squad?
Okay,
they
so
modify
on
the game.
PC games, when they release them, sometimes they age a little bit. So the graphics aren't up to date, up to par for today's day and
Like
age.
me, my graphics are not up to
Yeah,
par.
basically. So what they do is the producers of the video game allow the community of gamers to go into the game and make modifications that you can download, and it modifies the
idea.
game. Yeah. So instead of them having to do the work, they get the people that love the game so much to basically modify, so to update the graphics, do shit like that. Like they do crazy shit, like on GTA 5, bro. Already the interior of the car was already nice, but they have modified it to a certain extent.
So that's smart.
where,
They make
like,
the fans do
interior
it
of
so
the
they don't
game-
have to pay anybody.
Yeah.
Didn't you do that for a living for a while?
Make the fans pay for it. What do you mean?
No, like test games and stuff. I know Patrick Akeem did that at Ubisoft.
No, but that's
a game
entirely
tester.
different.
That's entirely different, though. That's,
But still,
no. A game tester, by the way, is not just random. Like you're paid by the companies. It's a job. The companies pay for.
Well, you
testing.
have to go with your guy up, down, left, right, see if everything works, right?
No. It's not. You think it's just random people just sitting there? No.
No. People working, it's their jobs.
Yeah, but it's more refined than that. Like everyone has an area to test, a section test, a certain part of the gameplay test. You're not just running around doing.
No.
whatever.
You do level 2, part 1, this part,
yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
And one,
But they pay for that. It's not.
But now they have the fans doing it for free.
But they're not testing. They're creating their own stuff.
exactly, they're creating their own stuff in that world. But there was one modder who was so talented. I think
They hired him.
Yeah, Bethesda hired him, or they had wanted to hire him, or some shit
Got
like
their
this.
own word, modder.
He had basically
Skyrim.
on Skyrim, he had made a entirely different like a side quest, but it spanned like so many quests. It was like its own story within the game. It was like within it. It was like it had its own little self-contained little universe within the universe of the game. That's
They
how
were so
big it was.
impressed.
Let it be known that Poseidon just used the word side quest. I haven't a clue what he means.
So a side quest is a quest that is that you do that is not directly related to the main quest, which allows you to continue the story of the game.
I assumed it meant that, but this terminology of all these words that you use, like mod, side quest, I have no idea. What
But
that
I at a point I used to be heavy into all this shit, bro.
You're still
I
heavy.
know.
You're still heavy.
Yeah, I'm still heavy though. I'm not heavy into it, but I'm still heavy though. I
You
maintained
use-
the weight from that era.
Speaking of still heavy,
I'm still bloated.
That's the name of Poseidon special. Still heavy.
Correct. That's the perfect name of your fucking special. I had the privilege and joy of watching you on holiday for a day or two. You went relaxing. You went up north. You went to Saint Zotique.
And I went west.
You went west. Is that
But
what
everything's up north to us.
And
know
so
how
you
it
were
is.
at a lake, and
Yes.
you decided to do the Tarzan swing.
Yeah. So what
That's what
happened?
they call it.
So what happened was
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. So Poseidon is going to swing into the river or the lake, and he holds on to the rope, stepping off of the platform with conviction. You were going to do it like Tarzan. You were going to swing on it like you were some kind of X-Men. And you had all the
Spider-Man.
intention was there. But once you reached that rope and had no longer a platform to stand on,
His arm said, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
You swang in there. Your legs were up in the air, and your arms said no.
No.
I honestly think
the
his arms
way-
may have said, no.
And it
Bro,
brought
my
you-
arm said it's like the TikTok. Where, oh Lord,
yeah.
it's that music,
Your arms were mad at you.
bro.
Don't
they
ever
were.
do that to your arms
Bro,
again.
they were mad because then they were hurting, bro. First of all, I hurt my wrist and I hurt my pinky.
But I remember seeing photos of you at the gym where literally your biceps were as big as Hulk Hogan.
But that doesn't mean anything. For anything that has to do with holding on,
But that's upper body strength, isn't it?
Yeah, but look, Poseidon will tell you.
most of it is core, and I don't work out my core.
Also, he's going to try to dodge a bullet. But I'll tell you something. Poseidon
Like he
is
just blamed it on the core.
Yeah, Poseidon's always going to blame it on the core. Poseidon is he's more showman than craftsman. You get it? Poseidon loves the show. He wants to look strong. He doesn't care about being strong. He wants to, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
He-
that's
he-
Yeah, but
why
also
that
I'm
video
strong.
he prefers
proved
the
it
vis- yeah,
clearly.
The video proved that you can't even lift your own weight.
Yeah, I weigh 265.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Can you bench 265?
No,
That's the problem.
I used to be able to bench 220, I think.
Yeah, but even if you used to bench 220, you could have still held on to that rope a little longer.
yeah.
No, now I can, bro. Now I bench
You
135.
the way you looked on that rope, it looks like you
175.
bench less than me. And I've never
No, I don't
benched
think
in
you
my
can bench
life.
175. The way you looked on that rope, it doesn't look like you can bench 175 yet.
No.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
Well, but I do it.
Well, that's not what we saw.
I
Saying
slap
what you're
on-
telling us, and then this is what we saw.
I smack on 245s and I smack on.
Yeah.
Two
Smack
templates.
everything you want. The way you looked on that rope, you look like you smacked everything.
yeah. The way you look at
Dude,
it,
you look like you gave way. Your body just gave up.
Yeah.
Awful.
No, I
Awful.
let go, bro.
Awful. Yeah, you let go. You've let go.
You totally let yourself
You
go.
let go a while ago.
That was amazing.
No, I had to eat this hot dog from the Greek bakery.
Yeah. No, but I just let go just because I didn't want people to be jealous of how strong I am.
Yeah, that's how he would answer that.
I didn't want to make it. That's
No,
what
no.
a Poseidon answers that. It's like, bro, I couldn't show off how strong
That's what he
strong I
told the
am.
girl.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I did it because of the people here.
I felt bad for them. And she's like, oh my God, really? Oh, you're so nice.
That's not what I said. No, but how that happened was.
No, you said that he slipped. The rope was wet. That's what he told
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Well, first thing, how that started.
Take a hint.
First off, I'm terrified of heights. Okay, absolutely mortified of heights. That's my only fear is heights. I get very uneasy.
Well, I commend you for that. Look, that was a high platform.
So
It
it was
wasn't short. Wasn't
so
short.
it was also more of like a challenge to myself to overcome. You know what I mean?
you're gonna have to do
My
it another
shit.
3 times. You accomplished nothing.
Yeah.
No, but I'm terrified of heights. But the thing is, I find all this shit very fun, right? So we get to the lake, and like a fucking idiot, I open my stupid mouth, and I go, "Oh fuck, that looks like fun."
Oh, and now you had to.
And so my girl goes, "Oh yeah, you fine? Yeah, go do it." So I'm
Wait,
like,
did she not do it?
"No, she didn't."
Oh, that's a waste of time.
So you had to like
So-
psych yourself up to even do it.
So here's the thing:
Going up that ladder, how did it feel?
terrifying.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Terrifying. I
hate
was
heights
shaking
too.
inside.
Yeah.
I was shaking. But here's the thing. So now I'm in front of my girlfriend, bro. So I can't pussy out, right? So she goes, "Yeah, you should do it. It looks like a lot of fun. And this that." And so
She can't know that I'm a pussy. I started this relationship based on a lie. I gotta maintain it.
That's not true.
That water must have been freezing.
No, it was fine.
No,
don't
yeah, it was
believe it.
it was hot days, no?
It was a hot day.
Plus, it's lakes, but they're not beaches. They're disgusting rivers
No.
here. They call them beaches. They're not beaches.
Dude, I've been to Mexico for like days on end and not gone into the ocean because I thought it was freezing.
Really?
I've gone to
But
Mexico
man, I love that
and not
freezing
stepped
feeling.
foot in the ocean once.
But here's the thing. I love that freezing feeling. That
I hate it.
Cold as ice.
Hate it. It's taking a shower is a big fucking thing for me because getting out of the shower shivering is the worst feeling for me.
It's actually good for your health.
the cold showers. Yes.
Maybe that's why I'm dying.
Yeah, once in a while. Well, we're all dying.
Slowly.
That's the joke, right? I mean, the second you're born, it's just you're taking.
We
time
are
off.
now
No.
older than we were this morning.
But so yeah. So where was I? Where did I leave off? So yeah. So
You were hanging from a rope.
No. So she goes. So then finally, she's like, "Are you gonna go do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go do it." But I'm like, "Fuck!" I open my mouth, and she goes, "Are you gonna go do it?" I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go do it now for real now.
What is he rewinding the tape? I don't understand.
No, and she goes, but look.
He did rewind.
Well, that was so weird.
No, because
So are you gonna do it? I said I was gonna do it, and then I was like, "Fuck, I open my mouth. You're gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna go do it." I was like, wait, what the fuck did I miss?
so because the
He
thing
went
is
right back.
because the thing is she knows I've told her that I'm terrified of heights, and she goes, but look, I'll be honest, and I know you're terrified of heights. I won't judge you, but everybody else in line will, if you go. You know, so I'm like if I decided to go up and I chickened out at the last second. So the thing is, I'm going up, bro. I'm waiting, and as soon as I get to the steps, inside. I'm dying. I'm shaking.
Who was in front of you? A little girl?
No. There were other people. There were some of them were kids, some of them were adults.
When you see the kids in front of you, did that make you feel a little embarrassed?
Yes, but the thing is, I like doing shit like this. I like getting out of my comfort zone.
Well, because he's
around kids.
also shirtless.
You're gonna say that.
I'm just saying. All I asked you was, were you embarrassed that the kids weren't scared? And you said, yeah, I like getting out of my comfort zone. I said, well, we're going in another realm here. I don't know. It's like,
No, I was a little embarrassed.
You're now there shirtless. There's
but
like
that
guys
motivates you, no? You're
What?
like, I can't look like a pussy.
Of course, it motivates me.
kids with fucking athletic bodies, and you're there with your blubber.
So, but because it's funny because the thing is when you see the delay, between the jump and me waiting, because you're supposed to wait till she gives you the signal, but she's actually given me the signal a long time ago, and
Was
she's
she
like,
laughing?
and she's like, no, she had like a little smirk, like this guy's terrified, you know, and she goes, when you're ready, you know, and I'm just there, I'm like, fuck.
Is there a chance my arms like fly off?
So she's like, when you're ready, and I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, nah, I gotta do it. I gotta conquer my fears, you know. So I fucking swung, and then because I was so scared, bro, I just like fucking I don't know. And the second time I went up, I don't know.
Give me the feeling when you're hanging from that rope. Do your arms give way? What are you saying? It's like I can't. I'm trying to hold, can't take it.
It's more fear.
Really?
Yeah, like there's a lot of fear into it because the thing is when you let go, you're like, oh my god, I'm swinging, but then I'm like, oh my god, I'm swinging. There's like that. Like that's why the second time I went, that's why I did that weird dive. I don't know what kicked in because I realized like, oh my god, I'm falling. I don't know.
It wasn't a weird dive. What kicked in was just the way you fell. That's you could see because you didn't dive or anything. It's just the way you let go is how you landed.
Well, no, because I did this.
No, because you fell like this. That's why. Because that's where you let go. You went down the way you let go. Look at the video.
Yeah, but I was
Exactly.
supposed to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time I fell properly.
You fell like you didn't want to let go, but your arms couldn't take it.
Yeah, that's exactly how you felt.
Really?
You felt you're like, it's not time yet. Yes, it is. It's like,
Oh my god, I'm swinging.
I like how he's overanalyzing it. Like he's like, I decided.
No,
to
we're
take
gonna
this
tell you
dive.
what
Like,
happened.
Yeah,
You
what
don't
do
have to tell us what happened.
This is like we're all idiots.
But anyways, all this to say that it did make me feel good.
Powerful.
Well, no, it was good. It was a challenge to
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly.
I'll
It
give
was a
you
challenge
that.
to myself.
I'll give you
Like,
that.
you know
I
what
think
I
you
mean?
should do that shit more often.
The
I
last
think
time.
next is parachuting.
Oh my
My
god,
brother,
I'd love
bro,
to.
my brother is in love with parachuting.
Bungee jumping.
My brother jumps off of a 40-foot
This
cliff.
isn't about your brother again. I don't care. You should try parachuting.
No, of course I know, but
Yeah.
bro, insane, bro. I don't know how he does it. He tells me.
What does that matter? How he does it? Would you
Well,
do it?
because
is what I'm
I've
saying.
spoken to him about it. I'm saying like I don't know how he does it, and like I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do it. You know what I mean? But I'd be down to try parachuting. I always wanted to try that.
My brother gets really high, and I don't.
Why are
You said, "Oh my god, I'm swinging." The last time I said that, there was another couple there.
Oh, barabu, barabi,
But
ba. Look at Guido, full of confidence after Italy takes the European Championship.
yeah, it's true. Yeah. Speaking of
All you
Italy,
guys are acting surprised. I called it before the tournament started on these very podcasts.
Very proud of my countrymen, of my boys. I wish, Pantelis, and I'm going to say this out loud, you had mentioned this team to me before the tournament, or tournament, like the New Yorkers say. And I wish I would have listened to you and bet on this fucking team.
Nobody listens to me till it's too late. Just like 9/11.
Don't fly that plane, Mohammed.
hold on,
Atta.
excuse me. I have to do a double take. Wait, that was good.
I warned them.
Pantelis was at the Pentagon. Yeah, Italy, my God. Let me tell you the day I had with that game. Whew. It's still affecting me at this moment. I did not experience joy. Like normally, you go to a bar, everybody's there, Italian, Italia, Ital, blue everywhere, everyone's cheering and screaming, and here's what I had. So I have a restaurant, as you know. Now, last week, a good client of mine said, I want to come here, reservation 25 people to watch the game. I'm like, oh, fucking great. Good. I'll make some business. Cool. And after he left, I'm like, oh my God, I don't have a cable box. I don't have, Bell or...
Oh, we can hook you up with the game. Why don't you tell us?
Well, I wish you would have told me this 72 hours ago.
Yeah, we have the thingamajiggy.
So now I have an Android box.
Yeah. That's
And
cool.
I found the game on TSN,
Nice.
which was great. The only problem is during the game,
It stopped?
it starts buffering.
A lot?
Enough for me to lose my mind. I have 25 people who left at the halftime
Because of that.
to go watch it at one guy's house.
Oh, no.
Here I am. I have pizzas I got to make. People are there watching, and I'm there with the mouse trying to figure it out. I was dying.
You dickhead. You should have called us. I would have set you up.
I called Videotron, and they said, we can't send a technician to install your cable till next week.
You know what's
The
even
fuck are you
crazier
doing to
is
me?
literally the Pantelis Discord. Hellsan was streaming the game in perfect quality. We had it on the Discord. You could have just opened up the Discord on your computer.
You know what? I was
even watching it off the Discord during Pantelis Live.
Yeah.
That's how I did the play-by-play. By the way, the penalties, the person who did the best play-by-play in the world was this guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
I ended
hold
up
on.
watching it on the Rai, on the Italian one. Because TSN was buffering, but because I guess too many people in the world were watching on that shit at the same time. I don't know how that happened. Because all week TSN was perfect. And then all of a sudden it's not.
By the way,
Oh, it was so embarrassing.
I saw.
I didn't
something-
charge the guy. 2 bottles of wine, I didn't charge the guy. I felt so bad.
Ugh,
Ah, fuck.
I'll break his legs just giving that.
No, he's a good guy.
Poseidon?
I saw something so insane. It made my blood boil. So you know how the three
Were you watching a video
penalty
of you
kickers that missed
Yeah.
watching a
for the
video of
England
you
team?
falling off a rope?
Did you,
Oi,
say,
fucking!
did you say Gorillas in the Mist, the movie?
He doesn't know Gorillas in the Mist.
You don't know Gorillas in the Mist.
No, I didn't say that.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
No,
That's
no,
a
you
good
know,
fucking
you know
movie.
how in England the English penalty kickers, the 3 players that missed were black. Okay, bro, hold on,
Jesus
bro,
Christ.
hold on, bro.
I kind of felt
Hold on.
bad
I
for
thought
that kid.
I honestly
Hold
thought
on, no,
this is my issue with Poseidon. I honestly thought that I misheard him and he was talking about movies like, he doesn't watch old movies. And then literally was like, I was talking about movies, bro. Let's talk about racism.
No, hold on.
Forget films.
You know the woke bullshit that's propagating all this.
Bro, can I say something?
Hold
Before you
on,
continue-
somebody posted something on Twitter.
Before you continue,
He's saying propagating.
Yeah.
Does he know what that means?
He doesn't know what it means. But I'll say something before you continue, because hopefully it fits into what you're saying. But the most woke ass people, what I've noticed, especially in England too, these phony ass woke are the most racist cocksuckers, and a lot of them showed it today because I saw some crazy racist shit they did par rapport at these players, and we'll talk in a second. Go on.
But
Yeah,
that
they did
kid,
do
that
racist
last
shit.
kid, that kid was like 18 years old.
Who's Saka?
The last
Sancho,
kid.
what's his name?
The kid that missed at the end.
Yeah.
He looked like he was fucking 16 years old.
He was a kid.
I feel bad for him. That
Yeah.
guy's devastated for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
No, bro, they made it to the fucking finals.
No,
They
still,
did
man,
good.
he felt like shit. That's like Roberto Baggio.
But it happened. But it's part of the sport, bro. Anyways, this is what. Anyways,
I promise you, people are still consoling him right now.
yeah, but I get it. It's fine. Like I'd be very upset in his shoes too. Like I fucked up, you know.
Yeah, but not
100%.
over that. You're not gonna want to kill the kid. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane, bro, how people think, bro. It drives me nuts. And, bro, one person, bro, it was a screenshot from Twitter, bro, and I think it was somebody that I know personally that posted it, bro. It made my blood boil.
What did he say?
They said that,
So
hold
England-
on. They specifically chose these 3 black players, to miss on purpose. Just to blame the loss of England on them, bro. And this is
who wrote
bro,
that?
I saw it
Who wrote
hold on, I
that?
saw it on an Instagram story, bro. Hold on, because I have to go find this, bro.
Find it,
It
bro.
was 100%
carry
based on
carry
rotation.
on because
That is
because bro,
that is that person North America.
yes,
That is now the dumbest person in North America.
bro, I am telling you, it made my blood
Whoever
boil.
you were around in the mental hospital are scientists compared to this fucking genius of a fucking person. What a bunch of fucking dummies.
That's like
out there.
the Montreal Canadiens being mad at the fucking Japanese Suzuki guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're mad. Oh, what a bunch of dumb.
Hold on, because I have to find this, bro.
They wasn't Prince William there singing the national anthem of science?
Fuck,
Well,
I can't
the
find
Prince
it.
was there. Tom Cruise was there. A lot of people were there. Fuck him, bro. I was going for Italy.
Where did Tom Cruise park his fighter jet?
I even saw the video of the England fans trying to attack Italian fans after, like it's their fault that their team fucking lost.
Yeah, but Italian fans must have been assholes, and I'm
No,
Italian.
but they weren't hitting young guys. They were attacking like old ladies that were there and shit like that, like older women and
Italians haven't won the Euro in my lifetime.
It was in my
I remember
stories.
they lost
in the
one-
80s. I think they won a Euro.
They lost once. I remember watching this, and I think it was France where they were winning 1-0, and in the last 3 minutes, they tied it up and scored and lost. I
Well-
remember this was 2002 or something.
It's funny because they were saying how England, they might be upset, but I mean, last time when this happened to France, I think they ended up winning the next World Cup 2 years later when they lost. So you never know. There's a lot that could happen.
Now, this is going to be the same team playing next year.
If that's
Both teams, because World Cup is next year.
the World Cup is next year. If that's
So it'll be the same lineup.
it should be around the same lineup. They might change some stuff in the qualifiers depending on who's injured, who works, who doesn't. But
Now, isn't Chiellini like 40 years old?
yeah, Chiellini's old. But look, I don't know what they're going to do with the teams. I think they're going to keep pretty much the same core for Italy because this team clearly can win. However, what I will say is that what we've proven now is that England soccer fans are toxic as fuck. Dude,
Yeah.
I saw so many. Bro, they were going.
Yeah, they don't speak like the Queen. These are the lock, stock, and barrel
No,
people.
but you could be lock, stock, and fucking two smoking barrels, but not being an ass. Like these players that basically are representing the country. As soon as one thing doesn't go their way, automatically it's racism shit.
Well-
they're calling them fucking names.
I'll tell you a thing.
Drawing swastikas. Like, get the fuck out of here.
What
man.
I noticed about my time in Great Britain,
But had he scored, had the kid scored,
I would have been great.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
hero.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All these
But
woke
they are
bitches
very,
are fucking the most
very-
racist people on the planet.
They invented the tabloid newspaper. The whole country is like that. They are very influenced by social media and newspapers, and their mind is like that.
Anyways, I saw them, and like I was saying before, they're fucking trash. I really didn't like it. I really didn't like that type of behavior. I didn't like the way they treated the Italian fans because they won. Like, I remember when we won here, Portuguese people came and they were hanging with us. You know, they were sad, obviously, but we ate. They weren't celebrate. They weren't happy that they lost, but they were like, yeah, you didn't steal anything from us. You know, you played the game. You're a fucking poor country too.
Yeah, like shake hands and move on. It's a
Yeah,
game.
exactly. They didn't come to attack us.
I remember, I actually wondered, because I have a lot of friends in the UK I haven't spoken to, because I haven't spoken to anybody in a year. But I have Italian friends like me, born and raised in England, in London, but as Italians. I
Yeah.
wonder what they felt.
Kind of like what we feel here when Italy wins, and it's the same thing.
Yeah, I'd love to ask them.
Like, I feel great when Greece wins.
Like, they would have been, okay, I would have been fine if England won, but I want Italy to win. That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
It's like if Greece was playing Canada. The last time Canada was in a World Cup was 1982. They stink.
Yeah.
Even though we should have a better team here, because it's not the quality. We have a lot of quality. We have a lot of people that like soccer. It's the system. The Canadian soccer system is shit.
Speaking of which, yesterday I brought your name up because a client at the restaurant was telling me he's a junior soccer coach. And I said, my friend has been trying to get the paperwork going and they're giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? He said, well, he asked me and I'll see what I could do. But I actually mentioned you because
If you can do something, yeah. That's
they're giving you a hard time and all you want to do is coach.
yeah, these Turkish guys keep telling me to go fuck myself. I don't know how the whole soccer federation here just became a bunch of Turkish guys and 3 Algerians, and they're choosing who gets to do the exam, but it's a little crazy.
So all you want to do is
I have
coach
no
Little
clue.
League soccer. That's
I don't
amazing.
know. But anyways, all this to say that I saw that, bro. I can't find it now. It was a screenshot posted on Instagram. Somebody screenshotted the tweet and posted it, as if like, oh, look at this,
Oh, like they thought he was correct, or they're making fun
Yeah,
of him?
they thought it was correct. They weren't making fun of it.
Hold on. They thought that the coach of England purposely chose 3 black players, not because they were his best picks in his mind, but because he's like, these guys aren't good enough. They're going to miss. And then we could blame the loss on them. So it's better for him to lose on purpose and blame 3 black people instead of winning and being champions.
Yeah.
The level of stupidity
Look,
and
not
mental gymnastics you
Bro,
have to
it's
do
not
to
even
believe that.
stupidity. It's lunacy.
It's
They didn't want to take the dirt. They didn't want to take the heat themselves. They wanted to blame anyone.
but there's nothing to blame. Just put players that will score and you'll win.
Well, they're not real.
it's not like
they're
missed-
not real English
And
people.
it
They're
said something.
black.
And it said something about racism, systemic racism. This is how it works. This is how they do it. Yeah. Bro, I was losing it. Bro, I was
Bro,
going
can
nuts.
you find me who did that?
Bro, I wish, because it was in the stories, bro. But I think I think it was because it's, when did they win? They won yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's already been 24 hours.
Uh,
So it's gone.
Just about.
So it's gone. Yeah, just about. So it's gone. But I remember seeing it was all white and it was writing. So it looked like a
Do you
tweet.
know who it was?
No, I can't remember.
You remember whose story it was?
No, I don't remember.
David Beckham.
No.
No, it was someone that he knows. Fuck, bro.
What is the difference between racism and systemic racism?
Well, wasn't the difference between systemic and systematic?
No, he said
What's
so.
the
He didn't know what to answer, so he tried to dodge.
But
by asking another
I have
question.
to applaud his
Yeah.
stupid answer.
Yeah.
No, but I thought that's what he meant. I legit
How?
thought.
Why? He explained what he thought. He literally asked a very direct question. You
Oh,
asked
yeah, I
another
see.
one.
What is the
That's like
difference
someone
between
saying, "What's the difference between men and women?" And you being, "Yeah." So the difference between animals and most humans is, whoa, nobody asked that. No.
systemic
So-
racism versus racism?
Yeah.
Systemic means that it has to go through a computer.
No. So systemic, I think it's the whole system that's racist.
You just used the word system
Yeah,
again.
Yeah. Like the whole system, like the system.
I don't know what
The
it means.
system of, like, the
That's why I'm
government.
asking. Systemic racism. It means that it's an organized
like,
racism.
No. So like the every company or every, I wouldn't say. So like every company has a system, right?
That's that word again.
So of like it could be hiring. Or
You
anything
can't
like that.
define a word
Hold on.
with the word.
So like
Thank you.
if they have a system where it's put in place to literally not hire black people, that would be, I think, systemic racism.
So what's systematic?
Systematic, I think, I'm not sure because you already explained it once. I think it's more by mistake it happens. It's not on purpose.
Oh, he fell. That's systematic.
No. Kind of like the whole they were talking about, like the red lines and everything.
Bro, just say you don't know what it means.
Oh no, I'm trying to.
You're trying
Make
everything you
something
can.
up. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to make something up because I've actually seen.
I do not know what systemic racism means.
Good.
Period. I don't know, and I'm fine with it.
Good.
Yeah, but I think I understand it. So because I think I understand it.
I think the better person here is Guido, who will admit I don't get it. So explain instead of I think I get it. This is what I'm
I
saying.
love
Okay,
that you
okay.
keep trying.
Yeah.
That same way you were keep trying on that platform before you jumped in the water.
And I
like
will
a
tell you
fish.
something. In the end, like I tell a lot of people, personally, it doesn't matter either way. As long as because none of the shit matters as long as you yourself aren't doing anything. You get what I'm saying? So if you're being racist in your hiring practices or the way you treat people, what the fuck do you care about the system? Whether the system's good or bad, you're a malaga, right?
No.
So just don't be a dick, is what I'm saying. Because the whole complaint of, well, back in the day it was like this. I don't like critical race theory. I don't like any of that shit. Critical race theory, which basically dictates they want to tell kids that based on your skin color, you're a colonizer. You need to apologize. I think it's crazy. Like I can't fathom going to young little Turkish kids and telling them apologize for genocide.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro. Are the Americans going to little Japanese babies now in Japan? Like, apologize for Pearl Harbor. Like, you know how fucking crazy that is.
Or
They're
vice
kids.
versa.
Or
Or the
vice versa.
Japanese going to fucking American kids and be like, I apologize for the bombs.
Well, you can't because the bombs were a reaction of you attacking Pearl Harbor.
Correct.
It was excessive, but it was a reaction. but no, I'm just saying either way, you can't blame people. It had nothing to do with it, bro. You can't blame people. It had nothing to do with it. If somebody
This makes me think of reparations. Now, it's very sensitive subject because a lot of African Americans have had their ancestors, killed because of slavery. But now, do the people today have to pay, for the mistakes of the people 100 years ago? That's the whole thing with reparations.
Well, I don't know about pay because you can't, or me and you aren't there. We're not. But that's a weird thing. Like, what, you're going to charge a tax to somebody that had nothing to do with it?
No.
The only thing that you could do is the government could step in and make sure, for example, obviously you can't just give everyone a check because it won't make a difference. What they have to do is make sure that if there's places that clearly have been fucked over since then, neighborhoods where you can't really get out of it, you have no prospects, all that, money should, or like, for example, Flint not having water, drinkable water, all that shit is unacceptable. So you could quantify that. You could say, fuck, that's part of the reparations. Make sure that these kind of neighborhoods, these towns don't exist. And I don't mean wipe it off the map. I mean take care of them, build them up. But they won't. They'll say pretty things. They'll talk about reparations.
But
They'll
it
talk
seems
about-
like they push it into the media, like the people have to do something.
Yeah.
But you don't really hear much of the government doing anything.
Yeah, because
They
how are
put
the
it
people
onto the
gonna?
people.
How are the people gonna do? For all we know, let's say you could trace 1,000 people, and you could trace their lineage, and their great whatever were slave owners, right? How do you know that of those 1,000 people, 800 of them, 520 of them are not trailer trash right now. What do you want them to pay you?
That's like today going up to a guy named, hey, are you Scott Hitler? Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and he's like, I never even met my great-great-granddad or my great-granddad or whatever.
I know that they found sadly a mass grave in Western Canada of indigenous
It's not new.
kids.
They do it all the time.
They find indigenous kids from like an orphanage.
Yeah. They always do that shit.
Oh my God, that's so fucked
They
up.
fucking they killed all kinds of kids.
Could you imagine like back in the building Egypt pyramid days, how like they treated slaves?
Oh, you could see it right now. Go to Qatar. See how they treat the Indians and the Pakistanis that built those fucking stadiums for the World Cup.
Even now.
Yeah, they die and they build over them.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
You're right. I hear that because
They die and
there's
they
rich
build
and
over
extreme
them.
poverty there.
It's nuts,
They
bro.
go. No. There's no day off, dickheads. Continue building. He's in the cement now.
They don't even bury that.
They don't even move the body.
They don't even move the body.
insane.
Sanjeep is part of the stadium. Don't worry, spirit will live on, and they keep going.
Wow.
Bro, you know how crazy it is. So that's why I'm saying all this shit, all this woke bullshit. It's all lies. They all fake it. They don't care. FIFA talks about end racism. You think FIFA doesn't know how these fucking stadiums are being built? First of all, there's a whole controversy about how Qatar even got the rights to host the World Cup because of all these human rights violations and shit. It's all because people got greased under the table.
It's so a lot of people don't realize how much the world works and revolves around just money.
just money. They don't
period.
give a shit. But the lie.
The guys at the top, they're not even assholes. You can say, oh, the guys at the top are all assholes. They're just doing business under the table. Here's an envelope. Get this done. Do that. Cash. Thank you. They're just worried about their lives.
They don't see They don't see the dead bodies in the fucking. They don't see that happening. They don't hear about it. You
They're
know
at
what I mean?
another level.
It's like the protests with the nurses for their wages, and then like honk if you support.
Yeah,
or
how
whatever.
does honking a
You know what I
horn
mean?
do
Like
that?
the guy in the fucking head office doesn't see that.
What? You're telling me they honked a horn? Give them a pay.
But also, he may not even know. But anyways,
Hey, look, all this to say is the people that scream the loudest right now I see this is racist are the most racist fucking cocksuckers.
Usually the most this was my experience. I met a lot of born again Christians when I went to New Orleans to do a Hurricane Katrina relief. I went there with like a evangelical Christian group.
He relieved the hurricane of its duties. He started breaking shit.
And they were nice people. But in talking with them, I found, wow, here are nice religious people, love Jesus, all that stuff, but they're so judgmental of people that are not religious like them. I don't remember Jesus doing that. Didn't he go,
love thy neighbor.
whoever sinned, cast the first stone, or whatever, who hasn't, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Whoever has not sinned. It's, why are you so judgmental? Why do I have to be in your religion for you not to care about another human being? Aren't you?
Thank you.
It takes away from the whole Jesus thing. And there's still good people, but I found those people are faggots, these people are this, these people are that. Well, now you're part of the problem.
Yep.
I don't like that.
I'm telling you, dude, you have to look at Cuba right now. So you have all these people here talking about communism it was never done correctly. People in Cuba, people in communist countries love it. They live amazing. Yeah, people fucking revolting in Cuba with American flags.
That's
telling
why
people we want freedom. We want fucking freedom. And here people don't understand what the fuck freedom is.
They try to swim to Miami and die.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine how bad it is.
Nylon socks.
Bro, imagine.
Not pantyhose.
Communism didn't work because it was never done
I was
correctly.
told to give us a tip because they would like that.
No, but I just like that you didn't say pantyhose. You said nylon socks.
Yeah, you did say that.
Okay. Yeah, sure I did. What was I going to say? But yeah, bro, it's so bad. They would rather take their chances with sharks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Shark-infested water.
Yeah.
Remember
Nuts.
little Elian Gonzalez?
Remember Elian Gonzalez? He made it. His mom didn't, but he made it.
That's so
What
fucked
happened to
up.
that kid? Where is he?
I don't know. They should do Where Are They Now?
Yeah.
Also, same thing happens from North Africa, like Morocco. They're all trying to take boats to Sicily, and they capsize and die and all that shit.
Yeah.
So fucked up. Wow.
Yeah. And they try to storm that little part of Morocco. That's
Spain.
It's Spain. There's like a little corner of Morocco.
There's a bunch of these around the world.
Yeah,
it's like
basically Spain. But if they make it over that fence, now I was watching a mini documentary on this. So fucked up. If they make it over the fence and they touch both feet,
Then they make it.
They made it. They cannot be beaten.
It's like who gets thrown over the top rope and lands, the other guy wins the Royal Rumble.
Basically, but in reverse.
By the way, the U.S. officially pulled out of Afghanistan without really informing everyone of the strategy. So now the Taliban just came out and claimed that now it has 85% control of Afghanistan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wait a second. It's now 2021. And the
Taliban
U.S.
is back in control.
entered Afghanistan in 2001.
Yeah.
It's been 20 fucking years.
Yeah, and you know what
What
they
did they accomplish? They just took control of all the heroin.
Thank you. What did they do about the Taliban? Nothing.
But they have
'Cause
control
as
over
soon
the
as they
fucking
left,
poppy seeds.
Yeah, they sold a lot of heroin, but as soon as they fucking left, the Taliban's like, yeah, we have 85% control of the country again. So they did nothing to the Taliban. They just cared about
And
the drugs.
it's very quiet.
Yeah.
They don't talk about it.
No.
That's so messed up. Which I think, didn't Donald Rumsfeld just die?
Yeah, he went out with a whimper. I didn't even hear about it, but yeah.
Dude, I think last week, one of them, I think it was Donald Rumsfeld, who was Secretary of State. He was the main guy about the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq that were
Bullshit.
not there.
Yeah.
I think he died like a week ago.
Yeah. I heard he got into a fist fight with Dick Cheney and then his ankle broke.
Is that a joke?
Conor McGregor?
Wow, that was so messed up. It still gets to me. That's so weird. That changed the world. The last 20 years of our lives have been different because
Are you talking about the ankle breaking or 9/11?
I think the ankle breaking.
That changed the world. That was the snap heard around. So you guys have a top or no?
We do, yes.
Do we have a top?
I have a top hat.
Poseidon is a bottom.
Yeah, I was gonna go the gay route.
Yeah, he's a power bottom.
I was gonna go the
Exactly,
gay route.
I'm a power bottom, bro. Me, I'm like a bull, bro. Once you ride me, bro, it's hard to get off.
What does that mean?
What?
Once they ride you, it's hard to get off. Like they can't
Once you
come when they mount you.
No, like it's hard. Anyways, like they're trapped. Like,
But the way you said it's hard to get off, that's like the smell will make sure you can't come.
No, I meant it like they're trapped now. That even though they're on top, they think they have the control, but they don't.
Bro, that's not what that means in gay life.
Look, I don't fucking know. I'm not an expert, bro.
It doesn't mean you're on top when you're top in gay world. He's like, okay, anyway.
All right, top 5.5.
Death Conspiracies. Oh shit, that's perfect timing.
So earlier, Poseidon and I were chilling, and I was telling him about this first one, and that's what led to the rest of the list.
All right, number 5, The Doors frontman Jim Val Kilmer Morrison.
Now, the story here is, for people who don't know the Doors, because I'm old, is they sang the songs "Come On Baby, Light My Fire." And
People are strange.
People are strange.
I
When
don't
you're
know
a stranger. Anyway, great. Jim Morrison was the first frontman rock star in the 60s. He was the first guy to wear leather pants. He was really cool, motherfucker, to the point where I think Rolling Stone magazine wanted him alone on the cover, and he said, no, bring the band. He was great. He was a great frontman.
He had a lot of sex.
He invented the 27 Club of all these musicians that die at 27 years old. And Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain, him, Amy Winehouse. They're all 27 when they die. Now, this guy, what happened was, for years, people knew that he relocated to Paris later on in his life. He was only 27, but he was all fat, had a beard, was fed up a celebrity, was hanging out with his heroin-addicted girlfriend. And they were in Paris. Now, the conspiracy here is she woke up and she found him dead in the bathtub. And no one knew how the hell this guy died. But a guy came through recently, like in the last couple of years, to say he owned a bar in Paris that Jim used to go to and get drunk all the time. And he had told his girlfriend, I'm going to go score some heroin for you. He didn't take heroin.
Oh, I thought he OD'd on it. Oh, he didn't take heroin.
Well, this is what happened. While he's there drunk off his ass, he buys heroin for his girlfriend from 2 French dudes. Then during the restaurant, the pub is busy.
Yeah.
When they start closing up, they don't know where Jim is. They go to the bathroom and the guy's in there dead.
Oh, what the fuck?
He snorted the heroin like in Pulp Fiction. And he died because he didn't take heroin. And now these two French drug dealer guys didn't want to get the pub in trouble. They didn't want to do anything. They said, okay, fuck this. Let's just grab his body, take the keys out of his pocket, unlock his door, dump him in the bathtub while she's sleeping.
There's no way. First of all, how did they even know that she was sleeping?
Well, she was on heroin.
Oh.
No, but how could they know before they even go to his house that there's a woman sleeping?
I'm just telling you the theory I heard.
Yeah.
So there's a theory of why he was dead in the bathtub.
It's true. You'd think she'd be up, considering she's feeling for heroin.
That's not what I meant at all, Poseidon. That's
No,
not.
but I mean, that's another thing.
I'm saying two people that don't live with him, that don't know him personally. He goes to meet them at the bar.
Yeah.
And he buys heroin off them. For them to telepathically be like, right now at his house there's a woman sleeping, and we could open the door, leave in the bathtub, but she won't know because she's sleeping.
You're right.
Is the dumbest conspiracy
This
ever.
is the. So you're saying he could have just died of a heart attack in the tub because he
yeah,
was so
or
fucked
he
up.
OD'd and they're trying to cover it up.
The owner of that pub was like a 75-year-old man. On camera, said what I just said.
He's full of shit.
To be relevant.
Maybe he wanted to be on TV so badly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But
yeah.
that movie, The Doors, with Val Kilmer, is really good.
Yeah.
It's
So-
a bit too Oliver Stoney,
Yeah, it's very Oliver Stone. He gets inside itself.
Naked Indians and all that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was pretty good. Like The Doors, the rest of the band didn't like the movie. They said it was too much
Showmanship.
and not enough the band.
Well, it wasn't enough the band, and it was mostly. They didn't even talk enough about the shaman because he thought. Didn't Morrison think that he was tapping into otherworldly entities?
Yeah, and he
they
was
were speaking through him.
in his poetry with the.
Yeah.
That's why in Wayne's World 2, they were like, "There's the weird naked Indian."
That's weird.
But he was the first rock star.
How do you, like, what happens in the brain for you to think that? Like, I wonder, is it drugs that do you
Think
think,
what?
like, to think you're tapping into otherworldly shit?
100%. Have you ever done any? No, I know you haven't.
He has.
I did ibogaine.
What the fuck
It's
is
like
that?
ayahuasca. Okay, the iboga plant is what people in, I believe, Gabon, Africa.
I've heard about this.
They take it to talk to God, and I did it because I wanted to.
I heard it had.
I was trying
healing
to get sober, and I heard this worked.
Exactly. Well, I think it's full of shit though.
And it is absolutely full of shit. So, but I'll tell you what it did do. First of all, you take this and you have to lie down and you have to use like a handkerchief or a bandana. You have to cover, or a sleep mask. You have to cover your eyes.
Why?
Because, and trust me,
in case there's a mirror nearby.
because if you while you're on ibogaine, if you look up at the light, if you look at light, I'm not kidding, instant vomit.
Really?
Instant vomit. And you hear like Predator, you hear in your ears and you hear a buzzing and you start seeing shit.
Dominus.
I saw it was I will say this, it is the closest. It's not necessarily a pleasant trip, but it's the closest you will get to talking to God. That's the best way I can describe it. It's like you have all the answers in the universe for like a half hour that you're fucked up on this shit. Logos started showing up. Toyota, Pepsi, like
This high brought to you by Nike.
yeah, I'm not, dude. It was the and
Buy,
when you
buy,
when you
sell,
when you say
buy.
you start seeing shit, I'll describe to you how it is you start seeing shit with your eyes closed. When your eyes are closed, the what am I trying to say? The stuff you see. What's the word that's slipping my mind? When you see something,
Hallucinations.
hallucinations that I'm seeing. They're the same color of when your eyes are closed. They're not in full color. They show up in that darkness.
They're black.
They're black and but they're shape shifting. It's so fucking
Missing
weird.
all their penalty kicks.
Hey, but yeah, Iboga. I didn't know I would be talking
Fucking
about
hell,
ibogaine right now, but I'll try DMT. I'd love to try that.
Yeah, Rogan swears by it.
Yeah,
You didn't
I was
swear by
about
it.
to do DMT in Australia, but the guy was on vacation. But I was gonna do it in yeah. It's
That's
one of
really-
those life changers.
He's like, I'm on vacation. I got to see a podcaster in Los Angeles, yeah?
Well, no. My Ibogaine. No, my DMT drug dealer was Jesse Ale. But yeah, I would do that. DMT'd love to. Ayahuasca.
Really, eh?
I recommend you trying Ibogaine just to
Nah, fuck
have that
shit, bro.
experience. It only lasts half an
Mushrooms,
hour.
I'd be down to try.
Mushrooms are the greatest. I will take mushrooms over pot any day.
Yeah?
Love mushrooms.
It's too much of a commitment.
Yeah. How long does it last?
Depends how much you take.
Yeah, it depends how much you take. But it's the fun. You want to laugh, man? Oh, shit, is that funny?
Really?
Oh, mushrooms are great.
Depends who you're doing it with. If you're doing it with someone negative, you're gonna have the worst time of your
He's
life.
absolutely right.
Really?
You got to do it with a good crowd of people. And I was watching the best of Eddie Murphy Saturday Night Live, or then running around Mount Royal. Oh, it was so much fun.
And you need the person with you has to take it at the same time as you. You have to be at the same level.
So you could be at this on
and
you
it's
could
better
be in
if you do
sync.
it with someone that's done it before.
Don't do mushrooms alone and the guy next to you is not doing it.
Oh, you're gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna start losing your shit.
I would do mushrooms with you. We'd have a laugh. Be very creative.
I'm down.
You two should. You know what you should do? This is not even a joke. Eat an entire pizza together with the shrooms or mushrooms on it, but the rest is good too. So he can, because he won't eat mushrooms alone. Him.
That
And then the pizza's done, and your high kicks in.
You just reminded me of a guy I know named Hanny. He's in Chicago now. When I was 20, 21 years old, he calls up my friend Alfred, the guy I was living with in New Jersey. And he goes, bro, I don't know what the fuck to do. I left mushrooms in the freezer. My parents made a pizza. They put it on it. Now I'm watching my uncle and my parents trip out. Bro, I'm freaking out.
No.
Yeah.
No,
His,
that's
his parents and his
amazing.
uncle and his aunt were all tripping on shrooms, and the guy was freaking the fuck out. Yeah.
I don't know if this is the greatest day of my life or not.
Yeah.
Did they find out they were like what happened after?
I don't remember what happened after, but he was just during that he was saying, "What the fuck? They're all laughing. They're all tripping out."
The Lord called on us that day.
Do you think
Yeah.
they knew that they were tripping, or
No, this is
they just
people
thought
that
they
are-
were having a good time?
They're 70 years old. What do they know what shrooms are? Syrian, you know? That was
That's
fucking funny, man.
That's very funny.
Saddam is using chemical weapons.
Oh yeah.
All right, numero cuatro.
Number
This is
4.
the fourth one.
Death Conspiracies. Now we've been hearing about this one for years.
Elvis Presley.
We've been hearing about this one for years, where on the National Enquirer or the Sun or any of those tabloid, do they even exist anymore?
Yeah,
was-
but I think now they're behind a paywall. You have to pay monthly subscription or some
No, but
bullshit.
The
They
National Enquirer.
They used to be
No,
at,
like
the,
all these newspapers.
at the cash register at the supermarket. You know,
They have those
Oprah,
here.
Oprah's fat or
Yeah.
whatever. And is
Joe Linguizamo, half a penguin. Yeah, they have those.
there you go. Yeah. So you would see Elvis alive and spotted, and this was a big thing in the 80s because people still couldn't take that he died. So there would always
And people
be
love bullshit.
Elvis is alive, Elvis is here, he faked his own death, couldn't take it, this and that. And I showed Poseidon it's interviews with what were they called? The Memphis Mafia.
Yeah.
This was Elvis's entourage. These are the people that were around him all the time, his cousin, his friends, this and that. And they spoke to his hairstylist. And this guy said, you know, every time they talk about Elvis being alive, I wish they were right, because I was called to the mortician, and on a slab on a table, I saw Elvis's dead body because I had to prepare his hair for the funeral. And he's like, the morticians were there, and I saw the X,
The why that they do, yeah.
Oh, they have to open him.
and they opened him up to embalm him. And he said, I saw that, and I couldn't. And I saw Elvis's face, and I had to do his hair. And he goes, I wish people were right, but he's dead. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Fuck.
Yeah. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do? Where's Elvis?
Yeah, but what was the conspiracy surrounding his death about how he could have faked his death?
That he wanted to. He was too famous and wanted to live a normal life.
Ah.
And he killed.
Because there was that situation where his girlfriend found him, like fucking 18 hours later, bro?
He was taking a
Yeah.
shit. He died.
This is
on
the
toilet.
thing, though. This is what I have to say about his crackhead girlfriend. Elvis said, I don't feel good. I got to go to the bathroom. It was 6 a.m. It wasn't until 2 p.m. that she woke up to go check
8
on him.
hours later.
8 hours later, she went to check on
But
him.
can I say something? Because it's funny that Poseidon's like, that doesn't make any sense. He wakes up around the same time.
I
No,
know,
I
but
don't. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Stop. Saturday, when the whole shit started, I called you after 1 and you were waking up.
No, I had been up since like fucking 9.
now to defend,
I legit just forgot.
okay, to defend Ginger, his later girlfriend, they towards the end of Elvis's life, they used to sleep all day and stay up all night. But at one point, Elvis, this was what's great about Elvis. They were interviewing his entourage, and one of the guys says, we were at a party once, and there was like easily over 100 girls at this party. And he turns to Elvis and he says, you know, we're only 7 guys here. So there were 7 guys and over 100 girls just because of Elvis.
That's
Fucking
amazing.
Elvis.
Yeah, he was great. What a beautiful man. We gotta win this race.
I've never been into Elvis that much.
No, but I respect him.
Yeah, I don't have anything against the dude. I
Yeah.
don't know him. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
No, but there's a couple of songs that I like Suspicious Minds and stuff like that. But other than-
Jailhouse Rock.
Hound Dog is good, or Heartbreak Hotel is good.
Yeah,
I've
that's
listened
it.
to that one.
It's
He
the
never-
2 songs he always mentions when people bring up Elvis, I've noticed. So he really loves
Well, that's the
them.
ones I listen to.
What about As a Cold Night on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Oh, I think I've heard that one.
And his mama cries.
What's it called?
'Cause if there's one thing that he don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Ghetto.
Oh, people, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. He gonna be an angry young man someday.
Yep.
Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? That's a good song called "In the Ghetto."
In the ghetto.
Elvis never.
I haven't heard it.
Elvis never wrote his songs,
Thank you very much.
and they say he stole a lot of black music.
He did.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah.
In the ghetto.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh shit! All right, number 3.
Triples. Triple. We're tripling down
this one
here.
you're gonna like, dear sir.
I'd love if Elvis sang this guy's songs.
Rapper. Tupac Shakur. Now I have a question. Why did you put rapper? Like
I
we're
don't
going
know.
to confuse him
He
with
wrote
the
it.
physicist Tupac Shakur.
I wrote rapper. The truth is, because when he died, I remember watching that show Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, with that scary music, and the host Robert Stack. Who
I like
used
that guy.
Who was from the original Untouchables and Airplane, and he had that specific voice.
Yeah, I love that
And
voice.
I remember them doing an episode on him, and he said, "Rapper Tupac Shakur." And I just remember him saying that, and that's why I wrote it.
That's
the
funny.
only reason why I wrote that.
According to Jessica Belmonte, a nosy bitch who lives down the street.
Because you'd always see this guy, like let's say it was UFO conspiracy or whatever, they would put him in the bushes somewhere with his trench coat.
Yeah.
He'd be in his trench coat. What the fuck is he doing there?
He always had the raincoat. Yeah, the trench coat.
He
Yeah.
had a trench coat, but like they would put him in positions based on what the shit was. It was in Kansas where people saw the UFOs. The fuck is he doing? He's walking on a field, a
Kansas.
cornfield, but he's wearing that trench
That's
coat.
funny.
It was great because he played Elliot Ness. So that's anyway.
I don't know who Elliot Ness is.
Untouchables, Kevin Costner.
Okay. So apparently there was a lot of shit. First of all, it was said in the
You know
beginning
Al
that
Capone?
yeah,
Al Capone?
Yeah.
You used to mention him?
yeah.
The Untouchables, that's for you.
You would
Oh,
love
that's a
that
movie?
movie. You
Yeah?
would love that movie. That's a
Really?
good
Well, The
fucking
Untouchables
movie.
is a movie and a group of people.
And a TV show, and they did it many times. Yeah, they were a real group of people. The people that took down Al Capone.
They were the Untouchables.
Really?
The
Yeah.
cops. that
Holy
took-
shit.
A good movie. Great movie. Good soundtrack.
God
But
damn.
so, Tupac Shakur, they still talk about it today.
Yeah. So there was
He
a lot of conspiracy around his
let's
death.
just say quickly, he was watching a Mike Tyson boxing match
Yeah.
with Suge Knight
No.
in at the MGM in Las Vegas, and
into a fight.
They got into a fight in the
Before
lobby.
the fight, yeah.
A physical altercation.
A physical altercation, yes, in the lobby with some perhaps Crips.
Yeah. What was his
Yes.
name? It's Southside Crip gang member.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what his name is. I have it right here somewhere.
And
His name was Yaki Gaddafi.
Yeah.
what? I don't know. Yeah, Gaddafi wasn't who they beat up.
Oh no, that was the other guy.
Oh, that was the other guy.
Yeah, you wrote the other guy.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
wrote-
What was the other
Gaddafi
guy's
was
name?
with Tupac, I think.
Yeah.
No,
what was the other guy's
the
name?
other guy that
they got beat up.
The other guy from the gang, they say it could be retaliation, so
Yeah.
he came out and shot.
Yeah,
Anyways, they beat up a guy that they didn't like in the lobby, and then they went up, and then
fuck, we had his name.
Knight
We're
was
such
telling
idiots.
Tupac, yo, Pac, you got to calm down, man. You're like a big deal. You can't just be fighting in front of people. They're trying to put you in jail.
Meanwhile, Suge Knight's in jail as we speak.
Well, that's different. He murdered a man. Again. So essentially, they watch the fight. They go out to drive-in, and then they pull up on him and fire.
It's very weird because Tupac was known to wear a bulletproof vest, and that night he did not wear a bulletproof vest.
Oh, he was in Vegas. He felt happy. He felt safe.
Yeah. And also, so because he was doing like before he died, like he was doing a lot of Machiavelli shit, right? So they're saying,
my mother makes some nice Machiavelli.
So you know how Machiavelli faked his own death and shit?
Yes,
They were saying like, oh, that's why he was prepping to fake his own death and shit, and that's what happened.
he would mention this in his lyrics.
Yeah, is that what you mean by Machiavelli shit? I'm just curious.
Yeah, disappearing, faking your
I'm
own
just
death.
curious when you say that Tupac was doing Machiavelli shit. What do you mean?
No, like he faked his death later on.
He didn't fake his death. He really died.
Like they're saying he faked his
no,
death.
no, but Machiavelli,
Like
he called himself Machiavelli.
Yeah, he called himself
Even
Machiavelli.
dropped
He even had music.
Do you like Machiavelli with rosé sauce or tomato sauce?
Rosé.
But he.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, no, he's dead. But
There's
another
been
weird
Tupac
thing.
sightings.
Yeah,
he's dead,
in
he's dead.
Cuba, there
dead,
was
he's
no, we know he's dead. Remember there was a whole thing that he was supposed to come back in the year. You remember that whole
Yeah,
shit?
he's dead.
Yeah, no, we know. But like, what was weird also because like,
Trust me, I love Tupac. I wish he was alive, but
Yeah.
sadly he's dead.
Can't you go see his hologram perform? Apparently,
Why would I want to do that?
but apparently nobody heard or saw anything at.
this is
in
what's
Las
weird
Vegas.
because we watched
What do you
this
mean no one heard or saw anything in Las Vegas?
at 11:45 p.m. on that strip.
Yeah, there was cars.
There was cars everywhere after a Tyson fight. On a regular night, it's busy. After a Tyson fight, must be fucking wall-to-wall traffic.
Yeah.
And still, nobody came forth to say they saw something.
Yeah.
No, they heard the shots because I remember I even saw a document, like a good, not this phony conspiracy shit. I saw a good.
Yeah, the people we did see were fucking annoying.
Yeah, not that. I saw a real.
Well, that
thing
was the
about
BuzzFeed. Here's the best Tupac
Yeah, no,
Shakur
no, no.
death.
Yeah, and they had
Forget
one of
that.
those voices that
Yeah, no,
basically
no.
talk
There was
like
people,
this.
Those people, but they don't know. It's like, yeah, this is. I'll describe the car, but that car, like all kinds of fucking LA people that drove down had that type of shit. You know, there's
7
nothing.
Series.
Yeah, if you don't know them, if you don't know the people that did it, the only person that saw them was Suge Knight.
Now, what did he say?
Suge Knight said he didn't know who it was, but from what I hear in the rap underground, Suge Knight got revenge.
That's another theory that Suge Knight did it. He could have gone like this.
No, not on Tupac. Tupac was his money cow. He got revenge in the end. They died.
That's right. The shooter, whose name we forget,
Yeah.
Was killed.
was killed.
Yeah, and they did mention that in the little mockumentary,
Yeah.
whatever they did.
Trust me, bro. Man, I know my Tupac shit.
Shit. All right, número dos.
Two. Tickety, two.
This
for
one,
you.
yeah, this one sucked.
Oh, Michael Jackson. Oh, no.
Now, for anyone who doesn't know who Michael Jackson is, you're crazy.
Maybe they're just really good parents.
As you,
That was a good one.
I've had a lot of experience with surgery, as you know.
Yeah, I know.
I had a penis reduction,
Yeah.
and
So did I.
You reduced it into your ass.
so once upon a time, when I was getting an operation, just before I was getting knocked out by anesthesia,
You saw Michael Jackson.
I was standing next to the anesthesiologist. Now, you know that with any surgery, there's always an anesthesiologist there, not doing anything else except knocking you out and waking up. The other doctor's not allowed to do that. And I took this moment, 2 minutes before I got knocked out, to ask him. I said, what can you tell me about propofol and Michael Jackson? And he said to me, what killed Michael Jackson was not the anesthesia, nor was it any other drug. The only thing that killed Michael Jackson was the doctor was in the other room and Michael Jackson's head moved like this.
So what does that change?
And it cut off his breathing. It didn't, I know you could breathe if you do this, but under anesthesia, it's very sensitive, your body. So his head was like that. He said he would have stayed alive if only Conrad Murray would have just straightened out his head. He would have been alive. That's what an anesthesiologist told me.
That seems a little ridiculous to me, bro.
It seems a little ridiculous, but I tend to believe anesthesiologists.
Okay, like here, I understand.
I was getting propofol myself.
I understand, but here's the thing, bro. I'm known to have some very, very deep sleeps, bro. Okay? like incredibly deep sleeps,
I'm gonna have to cut you off.
and I sleep like a fucking retard.
Have you ever been under anesthesia?
I have, yes.
You've
No,
been
no,
knocked
no.
out.
Oh yeah, when I was a
like
kid.
that.
So you cannot say. So you don't remember it because
No,
you
of
cannot
course not.
say that. Yeah, because you say I've had really deep
Yeah, he's
sleeps.
full of shit.
Let me tell you, it's like
But how can that just from
it a 2-hour operation will feel like a 2-minute operation.
I got one for you, Poseidon, since you always like to. I know what it's like. Smoking. I don't smoke, right? Why don't you quit smoking? It's so easy. I don't even smoke.
But it's
How
not the
hard
same
can
thing.
it be? How hard can it be?
No, it's not the same thing. We're
How
talking
hard
about
can it be to
a
quit
a
smoking?
slight angle.
No, you're not listening to what I'm telling you. He tried to tell you that it's completely different than your deep sleeps, right? It's bigger because you're seeing it as small. I'm telling you right now. Why can't you quit smoking? I don't smoke.
Because I'm addicted?
So it's bigger than what I'm saying, is what I'm saying. To me, it seems like, oh, just don't smoke. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying
I
to
see
tell
what you mean. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah.
From
Sorry.
the
I'm an
outside looking in, it seems simple, eh?
Yeah, sorry, I'm an asshole.
No, you're not an asshole.
No, you're not an
Anesthesia
asshole.
is
It's
so
malaga.
strong. It's literally count back from 10. 10, 9.
Really? Fuck.
very bad.
It's like
God
that.
damn.
It's like that. It's like that. It's and the operation, you wake up, it's like 5 minutes. You don't even dream.
Really?
You don't even dream. You're knocked the fuck out in seconds.
That's wild.
And you could be raped. You could do whatever the fuck. They cut you open, and you don't even feel it. So that's what.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, that was retarded for me to say that because they do cut like you'd feel like even if you had a deep sleep,
you would feel
you'd
a
feel
knife.
somebody cutting.
Exactly.
You know
So
what I mean?
that's what they told me about MJ. But how about that video I showed you of like the people around the world fainting and crying at
Yeah.
concerts?
Oh my god, bro, that was so ridiculous, bro.
Michael Jackson concerts, people fainting and being carried out just because they saw him, man.
That's wild.
He was probably the world's biggest entertainer, period, in history. I don't
No.
think anyone comes close.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Even now, today.
I
Because
don't think I've ever seen anybody else faint at anything else.
the peak of celebrity, I think, was 80s and early 90s.
Yeah.
That was the peak of superstar and stars. And people couldn't believe, even at the award show when they saw Eddie Murphy and Michael, people were screaming just because they saw him. Now Eddie Murphy walks down the street and say, "Hey Eddie, nice to meet you. See you later." People
Not
don't
me. If
look-
I meet Eddie Murphy, I'm like, ah!
That's because he's your.
I guess you're right, but
He's my hero, baby.
I could
He
be your
can kiss
hero,
away
baby.
the pain. Oh, Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
No, but you idolize him a lot.
I do. I love him.
So, would you say he influenced you?
Big time.
Yeah, so he influenced you. So that's a bit different in my book. But like, I don't know if you're just a fan. Like, I find it a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess.
No, but
You know what
still,
I mean?
if it was 1984 and you saw Eric Roberts at the luggage carousel, you would be like, "Oh my God, it's Eric Roberts!"
Maybe Sam Roberts.
Sam Roberts. Sam Roberts. Oh my God, WWE! Oh my God, your stupid hair.
Very fun. Sammy Brand Muffin's hair there. What the fuck?
Sam Roberts. How's he doing?
I think he's good. I think he's doing fine. He's living the dream, I think, because he's got his show in the morning with
Jimmy?
and he has his.
There's wrestling.
So it's Jim Norton. He's doing the show with Jim Norton, and he has all the wrestling stuff. So he's doing what he wants.
He has
Jim
a
Norton-
show on WWE Network or something.
Yeah, he's on there. But same thing with Jim Norton. He's touring. He's doing his. He's doing the show in the mornings. Everyone's doing fine.
Jim has been living a dream since 2002, bro.
Yeah. Everyone's fine.
I've seen.
As long as everyone stays healthy, most of the time they do well.
I've literally heard the show, and Jim comes up with something during the show, and then it becomes part of his act. He literally uses the shit that comes out of his mouth to write comedy.
That's what.
in
That's what
his
we all
act.
do.
That's
That's what it
cool.
is. Yeah. Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Jim is great.
Yeah.
Jim is great. I don't know if he still gets shit on by prostitutes, but he was great.
If you like, he does what he wants, bro.
God bless him. He was great, and he was always
Literally getting shot on.
Yeah, he's into that
God.
He
fetish.
takes one level higher than you.
He was always really cool with me when I said hi to him, Jim.
I wonder how
Him and Voss.
He never asked how you got in the apartment.
That's funny.
I wonder how
Rich
like
Voss.
as a prostitute you get asked that for the first time. Like, I wonder what the reaction would be.
I think you don't get asked that the first time.
All
I
you
think
think
you
of-
offer it.
All you think of is dollar bills. But yeah, he's right. It's you go click under the fetish category.
Yeah.
Or not.
How did they discover that though? Like, how did they wake up one day and be like, you know what? I want to take a shit on dudes' chests for money.
No, I don't think that's what it is. I think it's more of I want to maximize my profits.
Yeah, so they
People-
kind of start off small and then they start to upgrade.
And
like,
it's a
go
lot
to
of
different
demand.
levels.
Yeah, they found out people are
Yeah.
like, yo, people are down to get shat on, and they do it.
Yeah, so they would rather do that than get fucked all the time. I get it.
You know, apparently like that, the guy McAfee who died. I watched a documentary on him. That antivirus billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's what a life.
Oh yeah, he had a wacky life.
He's a wacky
But
son of a
apparently,
bitch.
actually, that should have been on the fucking list. This guy apparently died and nobody knows.
Yeah, but that one was too recent. I don't know. I felt like it was too easy, low hanging fruit.
It was too easy, low hanging fruit. Okay,
I don't know. I thought.
we didn't even think about it till this second. There's no, we didn't even make that decision.
Well, I thought about it before, but I didn't want to say it.
The low hanging fruit one was probably JFK, who's not on our list
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because we spoke about it before and
exactly.
it's
And
been
George
done
Bush Sr. was behind it.
and it was done to death. Yeah, and who was Lyndon Johnson, right?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Lyndon Johnson.
In the morning.
Another one we didn't do was Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There was a whole thing there.
These are all
But you have another
honorable
one.
mentions.
You
Yes,
have
we
another
have.
one.
Well, we have the number one.
Numero uno. Numero
Oh, boy.
uno.
Who's number one? It is none other than Osama bin getting laid. And
Now, for anybody who doesn't know who
Osama
Osama
bin
bin
Laden.
Laden is,
Bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden orchestrated the 9/11 terrorist attacks in New York City.
Allegedly.
allegedly orchestrated. I mean,
Yeah. And what year did he get captured and killed or whatever?
18, I think.
what?
In 2018.
Oh yeah, it was Obama.
It was Obama,
did.
so-
Oh no, it was
20
Obama. So I think 2014 or 15,
around then.
or I think it was right before the end of his presidency.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know who gives a shit.
Anyway.
The point
So
is, he
it was
shot in the face.
SEAL Team 6
Yeah.
said that they they showed animated footage of what happened.
Yeah.
Where they broke into the house and apparently he was holding one of his own kids hostage, and they shot him and killed him, and then they gave him a funeral, a traditional Muslim funeral, on the water, pushed him out and lit him on fire.
Which seems bullshit.
And some people might say, because we were watching from 2001 till 2010 at least, we were watching Osama bin Laden America videos.
Yeah,
And
never
then they
watched
were
those.
saying that he looks older, looks younger, looks older. It's not the same guy.
Yeah, he's fat.
Some people say that he was killed, 3 months after 9/11 when they bombed the shit out of the Tora Bora Mountains.
Yeah,
in
they just
Afghanistan.
they kept an actor.
So they, in order to fulfill whatever they wanted to do with
Look,
Iraq,
all of it seems weird. Also, the people that would have been the best witnesses, SEAL Team 6, aren't they all dead?
Yeah, they're all dead, bro.
Yeah, and their helicopter mysteriously crashed.
Yeah.
But isn't the leader guy who shot Bin Laden always a guest on Anthony's show?
Yeah.
So that guy's still around,
But that costs a lot of taxpayers' money, bro. To shoot down the helicopter, all that shit happening.
Just that helicopter is worth.
Yeah, bro. It left a lot of plot holes open. You know what I mean? Very suspicious stuff. I feel like if they had sent,
What I find weird is that you be like, yeah, we gave this guy who killed so many of our of Americans that caused all these wars. We're in Afghanistan. We gave him a good old send off.
no,
We gave him a proper funeral. What the fuck are you talking about?
but
Yeah.
bro, what they should have done.
And then you saw the footage of the entire cabinet. Obama, Hillary, all watching the video, but only on them. You never
Yeah.
see the video. You always just see them going.
Yeah, but Saddam Hussein, you hung him on live TV for the whole world to
Yeah,
see. Get out of here, guys. This is too suspicious.
but
Yeah, remember Saddam was saying what
was so
Bush
weird.
is doing is theater.
Yeah, it was so weird to see it. It was theater, but that guy, I watched that documentary, How to Become a Tyrant on Netflix. Yo, that guy was
Oh, yeah,
a
I
piece
saw
of
it.
shit.
He was a prick.
Yeah.
Did you know that in 2002, Dick Cheney, vice president, changed the rules of broadcasting, and it's what led to where we are today.
With the opinion pieces being
With
news?
opinion, yeah. It used to be only the news was the truth, and they would have editorials in the news. But that whole right-left stuff, it was Dick Cheney that was responsible for that in 2002. which wow, talk about influencing the masses. So
Oh yeah, he's a prick. Him too.
they knew what they were doing. Let me tell you.
We have a
I'll
half?
tell you that George
Yes,
W.
we do.
Bush seems like a real likable guy. I'm really not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'd love to have a laugh with this guy.
All right, and the half.
And the half conspiracy death.
Betty White, as far as I know, is still alive.
I don't know, bro. Fake news.
Well, then who the fuck was that lady that died?
Poseidon, you don't ask people that you're gonna have sex with what their names are. Nothing. You just do it.
What? God damn.
You just fuck old ladies to death and don't ask any questions.
So the half.
She's alive, guys.
How old is she?
Alive, old.
Like 98?
So why did we think she died?
I don't know, bro.
'Cause you
She should be
pricks.
dead.
No, she shouldn't. She's a sweetheart.
I know. I'm just busting balls.
Have you ever seen pictures of Betty White young?
Gorgeous.
Beautiful woman.
Gorgeous.
Thank you
Isn't
for
she Greek?
being a friend.
Da, 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 da.
Isn't she Greek?
There's Greekness in her, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How many Greek celebrities changed their names?
A lot. I mean, Aniston just took off the ending. Tommy Lee.
I know Tommy
yeah,
Lee was Greek from Motley Crue.
Yeah. A lot of people are Greek. Some of them change it, yeah. So, but they all change it not because they don't like being Greek. They change it for, like me only using my first name. It gets a little complicated. You know, like
Well-
if you have like, I don't know, like imagine Jennifer Aniston, right? Instead of calling her, I don't know, fucking Penelope Stavrokomatikakis. like,
There'd be too many consonants. She has to carry all those consonants. How do you guys do it on jerseys? The letters have to be this big.
Yeah, some names are really
Mine
long.
was, they were very small and it would go around when I used to play
And
soccer.
he doesn't
as
have a
kid.
long name.
It's not that long, actually, for a Greek
Yeah,
name. There
it's
are
not that
some
long.
Greek names that are way longer.
Yeah.
There was some, bro. I remember, there was one kid, bro. It was like a fucking arc, bro.
I know Telly Savalas took the T off of his name.
Used to be Tsavalis.
Yeah. That was Kojak, the first
Telly
famous
Savalas.
bald man.
Tell Tsavalis, yeah. Who loves you, baby?
Yeah. I think that he was the first like mainstream
Greekster, yeah.
Greek celebrity.
Really?
Yeah.
He had a TV show called Kojak. He was a cop.
Yeah.
Kojak.
Oh, shit.
And it
I
wasn't,
don't know.
you know what? I think Billy Zane might be Greek.
Billy Zane.
He's the bad guy in Titanic. Or one of the three guys following Marty McFly in Back to the Future.
Billy Zane.
Yeah, you wouldn't know him. Unless it's Titanic, you wouldn't know who the fuck I'm talking about.
I watched Titanic as a kid.
Well, the rich guy that
he's Billy Zane?
is against DiCaprio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because he was initially banging Rose.
Yeah.
And then DiCaprio was banging Rose.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not going to bang Rose. And
He
then
remembers her name was fucking Rose. That's what he remembers.
I think, I'm going to find out right now, actually, just before we go. I think it's worth, is he Greek?
I remember watching that movie. I remember my favorite scene was the scene in the car.
Yeah, where they were banging each other with the steam.
Yeah, the steam. I don't know why I liked that as a kid. Such a weird fucking thing. That would explain why I like car
Zane
sex so
was
much
born
now.
in Chicago.
I like car sex.
It's going Greek so far, Chicago. To Thalia and William George Zane, both from amateur actors. No. Let's see.
Yeah,
His
but
parents
Thalia-
are both Greek descent from Chios.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, shit.
And his
Thalia-
mother, his mother Chios and his father Mani. So he's a fighter.
Oh, shit.
What happened to Billy Zane? He was a
It was
great.
Zanetakos, and it was anglicized to Zane.
He was a great actor, and then he disappeared. Wasn't he the Phantom?
Yeah. He was the Phantom. Yeah.
He was a good actor, man.
I like Billy Zane. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very bald. Always wears.
Always super bald. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Oh, yeah.
bald-
Wasn't he in The Mummy, too?
He was in
Yeah,
the Mummy. Yeah.
he would have been in the.
Yeah,
Mummy.
Yeah.
But then what happened? Is he on drugs and uninsurable? Because I
I
haven't
don't-
seen him in fucking years.
I guess, dude, some people, this is another thing I found out. There was some people that I was curious about. And I was like, how come I don't see them anymore? Did something happen? And some, they got blacklisted, blackballed because they got into fight with directors. But there's other ones that they just couldn't give a fuck. They've made enough money. They have generational wealth. They made investments. They have buildings, whatever.
And they're like, ciao.
Fuck Hollywood, bro. Fuck you, pedophiles. I'm just going to fucking live my life, go on vacation with my family. We have businesses. Fuck that shit.
Good
That's
for
what,
them.
that's what Daniel Day-Lewis tried to do. He tried to go be a shoemaker in Italy, and then they begged him to come back.
It's like, because if you have your, basically, if you're working or you have your little cafe by the beach and you don't really care about profits, you have money in the bank. You're a millionaire. You're multi-millionaire. You're set. Your kids are even set if they want to. What the fuck do you care?
You have a bar on a beach somewhere
Yeah.
making coconut drinks. What the fuck
calm
do you
one.
care?
You don't want a nightlife with drugs and mafia. You don't need that shit. But you do something calm because if you don't, you're like, I don't need your validation. I have my money. I created stuff. I did my. Now I could just relax. I'm gonna die one day anyway. Let me relax. I don't want to end up ODing. So I respect that a lot of people. I don't know if that's his case, but I've seen a lot of people do that. Even the guy from Honey I Shrunk the Kids. Remember when his wife got cancer, he left.
Rick Moranis.
Yeah, Rick Moranis. He had all the money in the world and all the. He was wanted.
There's scripts fucking mailed to him all the time. He's like, nope.
No, I have money. I don't need
Really?
this. I don't need your shit. No
You
more.
know Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yeah, of course. I used to watch that
guy.
movie as a kid. I love
Have
it.
you noticed you haven't seen this guy in 30 years?
Yeah, so if
Yeah, I
they,
noticed.
basically, if you what they try to do is if you're a young celebrity, they love to get you either indebted to them, like you owe them money because they produced all your shit, give you cars, or on drugs. They need you to have a habit that you need a shit ton of money to keep working to pay it off, so they always have you. Dude, if you're in control, you have them by the balls.
You said it best because I've heard stories of the people on top literally saying, let's make sure they're on drugs.
Yeah, yeah.
so that
I
they're
know. I've
dependent
seen
on-
this. Yeah.
So that they're dependent on us. Rock stars too.
Yeah.
They're like, let's just keep them high as a kite and we'll make money.
That's why the independent stuff pisses them off.
Like Independence Day.
Yeah. Anyways, Poseidon.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this wonderful episode of The Intellectuals. I'm the Poseidon69 on Instagram and Twitter, twitch.tv/Poseidon69. I live streamed a few days ago. It was a good time. I'm going to be live streaming more. And we've got Guido in front of me, Guido Grasso Jr. on Instagram. And you find them at Sapri di Napoli where you can go order food. Which, by the way,
Thank you for the
honestly,
plug.
I'm not going to lie, bro. Well, of course, bro. It's part of your business, bro. It's part of you're with us.
Oh, that's nice.
Not gonna lie, bro. Not only does he make great fucking pizzas, I think I had one of the best chicken sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
Well, because I made sandwiches for the soccer game.
Yeah.
So it was beautiful.
Bro, it was fantastic because I cut it in half. I'm like, I'm gonna keep the half for like tomorrow. I finished half. I'm like, no, I gotta finish the rest, bro. It's
You
fantastic.
just reminded me of something quickly.
Yeah.
Poseidon saw a Super Mario doll that I have in the restaurant and says, what the hell is this doing here? And I said, Poseidon, it was always my dream to play Mario in a live action version of the movie. And then we both got light bulbs on over our heads. He's like, well, I'm Luigi. So
You're Bowser, you motherfucker.
we're gonna
What? How am I Bowser?
we're gonna start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, so we can make a live action Mario and Luigi movie, Super Mario Bros.
Why not?
You know, I could play Luigi. He's got the little belly. You know, he's a bit taller.
Luigi's thin.
No, he's thin, but he's still got the little.
Actually, he's kind of thin.
That's Waluigi.
Yeah. No. Luigi's thin. Wario is thick. You could
you could be.
you could be
Wario.
Wario,
But he's short, Wario.
or you could be Toad, or Princess Peach.
King Koopa.
But I think you'd be Bowser. Yeah, King Koopa. You'd be or one of the Koopas. Oh, it's
Bowser.
Koopa sons. Yeah,
I don't want to be Bowser. I could be Bowser, actually.
yeah. You'd be a good Bowser.
Actually, you could be a Koopa Troopa with your turtle.
It's a excuse
Turtle
me.
pack.
It's a leopard, bro.
I want to be
Leopard.
Yoshi or Princess Peach,
Yoshi's Yoshi.
and they're not gonna let me be Princess Peach. But I think it'd be hilarious. Mamma mia, you have a beard. Yeah, I was in that castle for a long time, bro.
What a good game.
I was trapped. You stupid son of a bitch. You plumber motherfucker.
How good was Super Mario 3 as a game?
I was the one the fun.
It changed the world.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
All right, thank you guys, and peace the fuck out.